Hello and welcome back to Mexico News Network's Daily Report, broadcasting from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma. Keep informed about Mexico's day by day on our website www.mexiconewsnetwork.com and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. A team of expert engineers, environmentalists, architects, and specialized divers embarked upon the greatest adventure of their lives and took on their hands a once-in-a-lifetime challenge, building the world's largest artificial reef. The proposed diverting the tension and negative impact of the time on the natural ecosystem and fight against climate changes to preserve the Mexican Caribbean's splendor by regenerating the marine ecosystem with enormous labor. Cancanan is an environmental project never seen before. It means to turn into the new habitat of thousands of sea species and will protect the coast from natural erosion. Consisting of a mega project, we currently stand before a fascinating and interesting solution to a strong problem: the deterioration of marine system, product of climate changes. This monumental artificial reef will be built using over 1,000 hollow pyramidal structures created on a concrete and microsilica base. Each one of them approximately weighs 10 tons and must be placed with extreme precision over the seabed by very powerful cranes and a team of specialized divers. Its materials and structure make it an environmentally friendly construction that allows nutrients to attach, resulting in the regeneration of marine life. Longer than the Brooklyn Bridge, the Guardian of the Caribbean will cover a 1.9-kilometer area parallel to the coast of Punta Brava. From above, this monumental reef looks like a huge serpent guarding the coast, giving birth to its name, Cancanan, which means the guardian serpent in Mayan. International organisms and environmentalists originally proposed this new solution, which is in fact built against time. It is a well-known fact that the Caribbean features certain limitations: tropical and versatile weather conditions, the coast's unstable terrain, the unpredictable ocean, and hurricane season approaching from June to November. These are merely a few elements that converge in one place and make this project an even more interesting and huge challenge. The project takes place in one of the richest and most diverse ecosystems on the planet, the Caribbean. The construction site, located in Puerto Morelos in the state of Quintana Roo, Mexico, is home to over 13,450 marine species and stands just in front of the world's second natural coral barrier. It is in one of the most exotic sceneries in the globe. The effort of more than 100 people is focused on regenerating one of our most valuable treasures. And after 21 years of hard work, a team of 30 scientists from Mexico, Japan, Germany, France, the United States, Canada, and other countries will begin new research on the Chicxulub crater in Yucatan, Mexico, in hopes that it will help them to understand what happened on the planet after an asteroid hit the Earth 65 million years ago. Chicxulub is a unique crater. It is 200 kilometers in diameter, and the scientific community believes that the impact that took place there was the cause of the extinction of 75% of living organisms at a time, including, of course, dinosaurs. According to Sean Gulick, a researcher at the University of Texas, the Chicxulub crater scientific drilling project has three main aspects to investigate. First one, analyze the stages of the mass extinction event which took place 65 million years ago. 2, document the process of the asteroid impact. And 3, understand what kind of conditions enabled the restoration of the habitat. Ligia Perez Cruz, also a UNAM researcher, said that the importance of this investigation lies in understanding climate change. She added that at a time, the Earth went through a process that was very similar to today's global warming, and to understand how the planet went through those changes would be an important tool for the scientific community. And in other news, the Mexican states of Puebla and Veracruz share the remains of an ancient metropolis that was one of the largest in the world for its time, even larger than the legendary Teotihuacan at the point. The fortified city of Cantona was abandoned 1,000 years ago, and researchers from the University of California's Berkeley campus now think they know why. According to the evidence, a prolonged period of drought was partly to blame for the deterioration of this pre-Columbian city between 900 before Christ and 1050 before Christ. This conclusion was reached after geographers of the American Institution analyzed sediment from a lake located 20 miles from the city's remains. According to the U.S. Berkeley Associate Professor of Geography Roger Byrne, there was a long period of below average of rainfall, which ended shortly before the rise of the Aztec Empire. Counterintuitively, Cantona's population actually increased during this period, reaching up to 90,000. The reasons for this may have been migrations from rural communities in the Eastern Basin region towards Cantona, most likely in an attempt to escape the hardship caused by the drought. But when the drought continued on the scale that they did, the subsistence base for the whole area changed and people just had to leave. The city was abandoned, Barnes said. The research team of Berkeley has recently published part of its research in the academic journal, Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. They emphasize the cooperation of the scientists from the National Autonomous University of Mexico, UNAM, in Juriquilla, in the state of Querétaro, as well as the German Research Center for Geosciences. Although information on the history of Cantona is still quite scarce, archaeologists believe that this metropolis may have been built by Olmec or even Chichimec people around 50 before Christ. The meaning of the name Cantona itself remains an enigma. It may be a word derived from the Nahuatl Caltonal, which means the sun's house. Cantona is considered to be one of the most urbanized metropolises of the pre-Columbian world, with almost 500 streets, 3,000 residential patios, and 24 ball games courts associated with religious ceremonies for the fertilization of earth. So far, only 10% of this ancient metropolis, declared by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization as World Heritage, is open to the amazement of the visitors. And this was all for today. Thank you for staying with us. Broadcasting from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma, I am your host, Sofia Rattinger, and do not forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Also log on to our website, www.mexiconewsnetwork.com, for more information on Mexico and the world. We'll see you the next time.